In this video, I thought you might find it very useful to see a very simple cross-examination at work. So in this scenario, you can imagine a shoplifter having been arrested and charged with shoplifting, and I, as defense counsel, am trying to challenge the credibility of the evidence of the CCTV operator. So I'm trying to show that the CCTV operator doesn't have enough experience, that the system is old, not good enough, that the pictures are not clear enough, that he could not possibly have seen exactly what was going on, and so he can't be sure that this person actually took the items from the shelf, placed them underneath. Instead, we will go on to say that it was somebody else that placed them there and it wasn't this person's fault. We can also assume for this scenario that it's around Christmas time. There are lots of people shopping in there. Busy store, as you might expect. So any ordinary day where someone is shopping, there are lots of people in the store, but this CCTV operator is trying to say that it's my client that stole these goods, but I'm trying to challenge that credibility. So here are just a few of the questions that I might ask in cross-examination to undermine the credibility of this witness. Mr. Jones, a few questions about your role, first of all, please.
Okay.
You said in evidence a moment ago that you've only been in this position for 6 months. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, about 6 months.
And you've had no previous experience as a CCTV operator?
None before this, no.
So therefore you've had no previous training as a CCTV operator?
No, none at all.
And it's right, isn't it, that you are required to have your supervisor oversee your work on a regular basis? That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, she signs off my forms.
In fact, it's more than a regular basis. You are required to be overseen every day. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, at the end of the day, she signs me off.
But on the day in question, your supervisor wasn't present at the store, was she?
No, she was gone all week.
In fact, your supervisor didn't oversee any of your work that day, did she?
No, not for the whole week.
So it's right to say that your work was completely unmonitored and unsupervised on the day in question. That's right, isn't it?
That would be fair, yes.
Moving on to the CCTV system itself. You said in evidence a moment ago that this system was due to be replaced, wasn't it?
That's right, yes, it was.
It was due to be replaced because it's almost 15 years old. That's right, isn't it?
Yes, at least that, yes.
As a system 15 years old, it's right to say that it is not a modern high-definition system, is it?
No, more like low definition.
In fact, more than just a low-definition system, this is still in black and white. That's right, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And not only is it black and white, but the monitors are no wider than 6 inches, are they?
No, they're those little small box ones.
And at no point did you leave the room to observe my client directly, did you?
No, I only left the room after when the police arrived and they asked me questions.
So it's right to say that for the entirety of this event, you were monitoring my client with an old black and white system through a very small monitor. That's right, isn't it?
That's right, yeah.
Moving on to the store itself, there are large heating systems dotted around the ceiling. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, those big metal square ones.
And you said in evidence a moment ago that some of these obscure some of the cameras, don't they?
They do, yes.
In fact, you also said that on occasion your view was obscured because of these heaters. That's right, isn't it?
Yes, it's quite annoying. I've told management about them.
On the day in question, it was a busy Saturday afternoon, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's Christmas busy, yeah.
There were several dozen people throughout the store, wouldn't you say?
I don't know how many, but quite a few.
You also confirmed in evidence a moment ago that at times your view of my client, this defendant, was obscured by the number of people in the store as well.
Well, people were coming to and from in front, yes.
So it's right to say, isn't it, Mr. Jones, that your view was obscured at a number of times throughout this event of my client, wasn't it?
On occasion it was, that's fair.
So taking all these things together, Mr. Jones, you cannot say, can you, with 100% certainty that my client took these items off the shelf herself, can you?
Well, I thought I was sure, but when you put it like that, I can't be 100%, no.
So as you can see, there are a number of different issues at play here, each of which I'm using to undermine the credibility of this witness. There's a lack of experience and potentially a lack of training, lack of supervision. The system is very old with very small monitors. They are black and white, making it more difficult to see what's going on. The small screens themselves making it more difficult to see what's going on. Sometimes the view is obstructed by overhead heating units, the crowds of people, all of which in combination must mean that he cannot say with 100% certainty that my client took these items from the shelf. Even if he says at the very end, yes, I am 100% certain, then all of the things that I've said before that may give a reasonable doubt, so that in any closing speech or closing submissions, I can say that there is a reasonable doubt, even though he didn't agree with me in the end. How many of those did you get right in the comment section below? Let me know if you like this style of video and I'll do many more of these. And in the meantime, thank you for watching.